What's up?
What up? We're back. Let's go.
We're back. Consistency is key here. I'm
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Lowstacks.
Hey, it's DJ Peanut Butter Paul.
Welcome back to the Lux Shit Up podcast.
Yes, sir.
Episode 4.
Yo, we're getting there. We're building a catalog.
Bro, if we hit 10 digits, I'm going to shit my pants on the podcast. I'm going to literally shit my pants.
That would go viral.
Well, you can't smell it through the camera, so.
I'll be throwing up in the corner. So.
Wow, what a way to kick it off, Paul. Oh Lord. Well, let's start it out like usual. How was your weekend? How was St. Patrick's Day?
Man, it was a good weekend.
Was
Me and Kane had fun. Yeah, it wasn't like the kids were still gone for St. Patty's on Saturday, but Tuesday was good.
Okay.
Crowd wise. So.
Nice. Oh, they're still gone. Oh, spring break.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks that it fell that way.
Yeah. So we're running St. Patty's Part 2 this Saturday.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah,
actually.
tomorrow. Yeah, I guess Instagram had like hundreds of DMs. Like, oh, can you guys run it back?
We missed it.
We missed it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
that's cool. Well,
yep. St. Patty's Part 2.
Well, that means this weekend will be fun again.
This is going to be a good one.
Let's see, my weekend. What did I do? I worked on the house, man. I'm a freaking, I'm just an old geezer.
Yeah.
Spending my last few weekends off just building shit. And
You have to come out this weekend.
yeah, nope, not doing it. It wrecks me. I got to be productive.
Yeah.
I've got 3 weekends left until wedding season starts, and once that happens, it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah. Social life will be little to none.
Flip the headphones around. The cord was choking me. I think we're a little farther away from the mixer than normal or something. What did I do? Yeah, worked on the house. Oh, bro, freaking the other day. Did you see my story?
Yeah, the ladder incident.
Lord.
Oh my God.
So for those of you that did not see my Instagram story, I'll throw a picture in here of the aftermath.
Yeah.
But I was finishing the ceiling in my garage, hanging plywood up, and I fell off the ladder, basically. Well, the ladder fell, and I fell into the ladder. Busted up both my shins. They both feel like I got hit in the shin with a baseball bat. Freaking miserable, dude.
You got lucky, though.
I did get lucky.
It could have been so much worse.
Yes. Yes, very much so. All right, so what are we going to talk about first topic here? So I know this week we let Paul pick some topics.
Yeah.
So the last couple weeks I've come up with some ideas, and I said, this week's on you, bro.
Yeah.
So
A little more the club side of things.
Yeah. Because for those of you that don't know, I'm old.
I'm getting there, too.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I miss the bars every now and then.
Yeah.
But once I come and like hang out with you guys for a night, like I do miss playing. I will have to play one of these nights.
Yeah.
But once I come and hang out for one weekend, I'm fulfilled.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good.
I think it like rejuvenates the soul.
It does.
If you spend a lot of time away from the club and then come back, like I was hitting Babbo up last week. I was like, man, you got to come back just for a night. Like, let's just kick it. I haven't seen you. Like, come play. Like, it'd be fun.
Yeah, just hang out in the booth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it was kind of interesting for Shayna to see, like, when I would want to come hang out and she wouldn't come with me. And when she started coming, she's like, is this what you do? You just like stand here in the DJ booth?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to be out in the crowd.
No, that's what I do. I just stand here in the DJ booth.
Yeah.
We drink. We shoot the shit.
Unless Lorgan's out there. I mean.
Yeah, if Lorgan comes out, he's like Gollum, freaking like Gollum and an ogre had a baby.
Yeah.
Busting through the crowd. I can when Logan's out, I can make it to the bathroom in 3 seconds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just clearing, like parting the seas. Get out of the way.
Yep. Yeah. Came in like a wrecking ball.
That's so real.
So the first topic we're going to touch on is how DJs actually get booked. Mm-hmm. So I'll start because I want to touch on the wedding side.
Yeah.
And then we can have you kind of elaborate on the club side.
Yeah.
And I can even tune into this too because it hasn't been that long since I've played bars. But
and I think you have a different perspective of you were in the clubs like way before me,
right?
And it was different back then. But we'll get into that.
It was very different.
Yeah,
it was very different. Yeah. But yeah, as far as getting booked for weddings and stuff, like guys, get out of my DMs.
Yeah.
Like, yes, we do a lot of weddings, but no, you can't have any.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. We got a team of 7 guys that are all very busy.
Yeah.
Definitely growing the team eventually is on the forefront.
Yeah.
But just hitting me up and saying, "Hey, do you have any extra weddings?" That's not the way to do it.
No, that's crazy.
That's not the way.
That's how you get blacklisted.
That's how you get blacklisted. Yeah, that's how you get smacked.
Like if a DJ trying to get gigs through like a company like ours we have to like vet you, or like you would have to like vet them.
100%.
Like,
no, it's a we thing.
Yeah.
You know, as we continue to grow, like I want to make sure that guys are coming on. Like obviously that's why we started Kalamazoo DJ Co.
Yeah.
You know, that's a brand, that's a vessel essentially to train and hone people and, you know, see if they're worthy of leveling up to, you know, to the Lux brand.
Yeah.
And I think with that, you know, I think between doing Kalamazoo DJ Co. weddings, going out as assistants with us, you know, I think that's something that, you know, that's just how it needs to be, you know.
Yeah.
That's actually something that I want to touch on one of our next like Lux calls is if people want assistance, figuring out a pay structure.
Yeah.
Where yes, it's going to have to come out of, you know, the cut, but it's going to help you guys in the long run because you get a set of hands, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's like Lux splits it with you or however that looks, I think having an assistant is invaluable.
Yeah.
You know, it's so great. Like, oh shit, I forgot something in the truck. Can you go run out and grab it? Or, hey, can you drop this track while I do the announcements from the dance floor? Like, you know, that's one of my favorite things is being able to do the announcements and stuff from the dance floor.
Yeah.
You know, not being, you know, tied behind the booth.
Yeah.
Why don't you touch on the club side of things?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely different nowadays. I feel like even when I first started, it was more of like what you're playing and how you play it, and maybe even making a mix, sending it to a manager or somebody. Now it's definitely about who you know and what you look like, what your Instagram looks like, how many followers you have. It's so much more the social aspect of things. I think it really should just be about the music. Like, can you rip a crowd? Can you read a crowd? It should be all about that. Adam has a really good thing going, I think, with open decks on Wednesdays at Library. Yeah. Like, that's a great place to get your feet wet and just get your foot in the door and be able to play to a live crowd and see how you can actually do it instead of your bedroom.
Yeah, dude, because that's a huge thing right there is, you know, you can be popular on Instagram or whatever and TikTok, whatever it is, but then you take that person, you stick them in front of, you know, a couple hundred people.
Yeah.
They don't know how to read a crowd.
Yeah.
They've never done it. They don't have a single clue. Yeah. And they probably don't even know to do it. Yeah. They just expect, I'm going to start playing, everybody's going to put their hands up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's what they expect, and that's just not it. Yeah. I mean, I see it, you know, I've seen it with, you know, watching you guys play over the last couple months, just, you know, how almost ruthless people are.
Oh, they're so ruthless.
Bro, you drop a track, and if they don't like it, like, they're staring at the booth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm like, whoa, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah. There'll be somebody's like drunk, they'll be like booing you.
Yeah.
And I'll just like point out to the crowd and everyone's singing.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Look, just everybody likes this. What do you?
Or like the school dances where they'll sit down.
Yeah.
Take a knee.
That's crazy. I haven't had that in a few years, luckily. But that first time.
Poor Bobo. They kept taking a knee and they were praying. No, bro, they weren't praying. They didn't like your songs.
It's like the nice way of like a crowd booing you.
Yeah. But no, I think there's a ton of that, and you know, also with that too, like having people just reach out to you guys, hey, you know, can I come play or whatever? Like, that's not how it works, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you got to start, like you were saying, with the open decks thing.
Yeah.
Or you got to work your way up. You know?
Yeah.
It's not.
I've had like a few people recently hit me up just like that. Like, hey, you know, can I slide in? And it's more about, I'll send them to Adam and be like, you should sign up for open decks. It's fun. But also just come hang out, show face, like just come see what we do. Maxwell, a local like Kalamazoo DJ, he rips, and he did that for like a few months. Was coming out to the library, coming out, hanging out, and then I was gone for that wedding last month, and Kane asked him to play, and like he did super well. So like it's just like that. It's just like being there, showing face, understanding what's happening. Like,
yeah. So is he more? I feel like a lot of the younger kids are very EDM heavy. Is he?
No, he plays open format too. Yeah, but he likes EDM. Like he likes it all. It's just, you know.
I feel like playing open format is is hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Nowadays, I think that's the way to go because EDM can fit into that category.
It can, yeah, for sure.
Open format.
I think peak hour, like, that's when that, that needs to be, that's where you can get away with that stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the things we were going to talk about here, we can transition straight into that, but the science of peak hour music and what to play and how to do it and what your actual intention is with that.
Yeah.
Which
it's definitely having attention, and I think like the science behind it is when me and Kane play, we do 30s. So like we like to like ride that roller coaster, go up and down. If I go like heavy with the like up tempo stuff, he might transition down, go lower into some hip hop, some like new rap stuff. Halfway through his set, he might bring it back up, and I'll keep it going like that. And it's just being able to keep the crowd from like dying from like dancing for 4 hours straight. Like,
you can't do that. Even in a bar crowd, you burn people out.
Yeah. Like they need time to go get a drink, and it helps bar sales. Like, they need those like moments where it's like, all right, let's go grab a drink. But we don't want you to leave the dance floor though. Like the music still has to be good enough to go to the dance club bar and not out front.
Yeah. So the library is kind of unique in the sense that it's more of a destination than some of the other places. Like now campus has, it's way different than when I played there. So it's so much different because there's 2 bars. You have GOAT or library. Before you had
Grotto,
library, GOAT was open for a while. The Mix, AFB. At one point, there was like 4 bars within walking distance. And every single one of them would be packed too. So I think actually that's something that I looked up. I don't know if we talked about this already, but do you know what the enrollment was at Western in 2016 compared to today?
I don't know the numbers, but I know it's dropped. Like
it's almost 50% less.
Whoa.
Yeah. Dang. So when I graduated in 2016, the enrollment was 24,000 for undergrad. Mm-hmm. It is now 16,000.
Wow.
For undergrad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's almost half.
It's a huge difference.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like that explains why places aren't busy.
That can severely change the nightlife scene.
Well, especially if you consider it's undergrad. So a lot of those kids might be freshmen that are even sophomores that aren't 21 yet.
Yeah.
A lot of times you're not even old enough to drink till your junior or senior year.
Yeah.
Unless you're an idiot like me and don't go back to college until you're 29,000 years old. I was 24.
Yeah. That's when you're smarter though.
Dude, I'm telling you, I powered through. I did a 4-year degree in like freaking 2.5. So that's how you do it. Anything else you want to talk about with the science of peak hour?
We kind of with the next segment, I was gonna say is like peak hour. You need somebody like being able to control the light show.
Yeah,
like we have a Wolf mix at library, and that helps out like a ton because as we're playing, we can press it, or whoever's not playing can run the lights. But I think that is definitely part of the science behind running a peak crowd.
That's what I love about like when I come and hang out. I'll just stand by the lighting.
Yeah,
I know how to use it.
Yeah.
I'll be watching, waiting for a beat to drop and strobe everything or whatever.
Yeah, blacking out on like a build up and then strobing on a drop, or just being able to pace the song with the lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're manipulating the ambiance.
Yeah,
and the energy in the space.
Yes. Yeah, totally.
And like as far as like lighting goes. I think that's something that also we can talk a little bit wedding wise with that.
Yeah.
Is something that I think is trending. I'm seeing a lot more of it is venues. Venues trying to, I don't want to call it money grab because it's not money grab. It's just, they're trying to find other ways to make profit.
Yeah.
Whether it's, offering uplighting or offering a photo booth or offering things that other vendors offer, or, there's a lot of venues out there that I think it's crazy. It's really popular on the East Coast, but charging vendors a fee to work there. Oh, you want to be on my vendors list?
That's
you got to give me
crazy.
10 or 15% of your bottom line or whatever for that event. Yeah. Like that's wild.
That is, I've never heard of that.
It's big with caterers.
Really?
Catering and bartending. Yeah. That the venues will charge like a 15% fee.
Is that because you're on their list of like recommended
But there
vendors?
could be 10 people on the list.
Yeah.
So it's like, at that point, it's like, what favor are you doing me to put me on this list if I have to pay you 15% to be on it?
Yeah.
And I'm one of, potentially half a dozen or 10 other vendors.
If I was like the only vendor for that,
and that's fine. That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Well, and especially like it depends on the scenario too. Like if somebody said that to me, with all due respect, I'd say fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't need your business.
Yeah.
You know, and I get that not every business is in those shoes.
Yeah.
You know, we're very fortunate to have the amount of events that we do, but
Yeah.
we do enough that I don't need to pay anybody. You
No.
know, not a chance.
No.
But for a company just getting started,
Yeah.
a catering company that doesn't have a ton of bookings or
Yeah.
whatever, I guess, you know, that could kind of make sense, or where you might want to pay to play a little bit. But but back to the lighting thing, you know, offering uplighting is something that I see a ton of venues doing. And my biggest gripe with it is 99% of them buy cheap bullshit lights.
Yeah.
So they suck.
Yeah.
And then number 2 is the fact that they don't do what ours do.
No.
Like, you know, yes, during cocktail and dinner, we have them set to a static color.
Yeah.
Once open dancing starts, they're DMX controlled.
Yeah.
They're going with the music.
Yeah.
You know, we're taking that dance floor energy and transferring it throughout the entire space.
Yeah.
If you do the uplighting to the venue, it's just going to be green or blue or whatever. Or
red, green, blue all night.
Yeah, or
Not
maybe
gonna
they'll
change
put
the
them.
pace.
Yeah, maybe they'll put them on sound active mode, but they won't even be in sync. You'll have this one flashing. You know, it'll just.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
No.
You know, and I think venues don't understand that.
No, they don't. They don't get the dance floor part of it. I think having the uplighting throughout the room and it matches DMX with like your tube lights or whatever you bring, it kind of pulls you into the dance floor almost.
Right.
Like you see, so you could be at the bar, seeing the lights go off and be like, oh, what's going on over there? Like it kind of pulls you in.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, and that's the whole point. Is like, you know, with weddings especially, once the sun goes down, it's like draw them to something shiny.
Yeah,
you know, how do we get them to come over here?
Yeah.
We want to get them over here.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, next topic. We're doing good today, actually. Drunk crowds loving certain songs.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can touch. I mean, you can touch wedding. You can touch club. Like just what?
Yeah, it kind of. They kind of go hand in hand. I would say with clubs, like people just love the songs that it gets everybody going. Like it's that Will Ferrell. It just gets the people going.
Gets the people going.
They want something they could all sing to at the same time. Like playing "No Hands" by Waka. Like it's an old song, but it's a banger, and everybody knows it. Like and it goes off. Every time.
So with all this is kind of a tangent, but with all this stuff going on with, gosh dang it, what's his name? Because I got high, Afroman.
Oh yeah,
Afroman. So you're gonna be playing? Is Crazy Rap gonna be on the list this weekend? With all this,
I still play it, bro. I still play it. In the club.
I think that he's gonna be in the regular circulation for a while. He is blowing up right now on social media with this court stuff.
Oh, it's so funny too.
Oh, dude, the rap about the girl cutting.
Yeah,
God,
he's a savage.
He is. Yes,
but that's one of those timeless songs that everybody knows, and
and it's a drunk sing along.
Yeah,
dude. Actually, DJ Confessionals. I wasn't gonna do it on this segment, but thinking about Afroman just made me think of a crazy ass wedding. So, man, bro, after doing 600, I've done over 600 weddings. I did the math. I've done over 600 weddings.
Wow.
And it's so hard to come back and remember them. But like little things like this moment right here just triggered a memory that I totally forgot. Yeah. So it's surrounded by Afroman. I had a girl come up to me at a wedding and she says, "Hey, will you play Because I Got High?" And I was like, "No."
No.
And she's like, "Why not?" And I'm like, "Well, first off, that's not the name of the song."
Yeah.
And she's like, whatever. But anyway, she's telling me, she's like, "But it's my aunt's favorite song." I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll try to fit it in there, right?" And so I start playing it, and all of a sudden, this lady comes wheeling out in a wheelchair, and this is the aunt. Doesn't realize this. She comes wheeling out in this wheelchair, and she's out there, dude. She knows every single word. Every single word. She knows it all. Everything from the fish market down to the whole freaking song. She knows it all. And she's just out there going crazy, and like the kids, like they're pushing her around in the chair and everything. And I let the whole song just play. That's a long song. I let the whole freaking song rip out.
Yeah.
Right? Afterwards, like she wheels away, And this girl comes back up to me. She's like, thank you so much. Like, that made her night, blah, blah. And I'm like, why does she love that song so much?
Yeah.
And she goes, well, that's why she's in a wheelchair.
Holy shit. What?
And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, well, she got super drunk and super high one night and fell out of her bed and broke her back.
What? Wow.
I'm like,
that's insane.
I was like, you're joking, right? She's like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, that's how how she ended up in a wheelchair. So yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
So glad you played it then.
And it's like, because I got high. Yeah, I'm in a wheelchair because I got high. And then like her favorite song was I'm a quadriplegic. she was a paraplegic.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Freaking.
It's good to lean into it. You got to have fun with it. Like
I just think back about that moment and the shock that I was like, what?
Yeah, just overcame you.
Yeah. All right. Well, so we talked about lighting. How about this one? So why do you think that some nights flop even if a venue has a great DJ?
I like this one. I think it definitely is dependent on a few things, but the biggest one would be, say, like the bar down the street or wherever you are in any club setting. If another bar is like really cracking and there's not enough people in town to like fill both of them to the max, that other bar, those people are gonna text their friends, be like, "Come down, it's jumping." Yeah. And even if they're having fun here, they might go see their friends, and that can like spiral into like losing a crowd.
Yeah. I think part of it too. I mean, obviously you can circle us back to like marketing or weather or whatever. But like in that scenario, you think about Western's attendance being down as much as it is.
Yeah.
Like now yes, we've lost some bars, but people are still going downtown.
Yeah.
And this demographic is a little different. A lot of them are, they're doing house parties instead of going out. Like more of them are doing that.
Yeah.
And the whole trend now too with Gen Z of not drinking.
Yeah.
A lot of them just aren't drinking.
Yeah. Everyone's just smoking weed.
Yeah, you still got quite a few that are alcoholics, and I like that. I can get down with that. But yeah, I mean that's part of it.
Yeah.
And I also think too, from back when I played bars a lot, I remember where you're talking about friends calling them or to do whatever, or to go to the next bar. Mm-hmm. But I remember there being nights where I'd start playing. I started at 10. I played from 10 to 2.
Yeah.
And
it was a bar where there's two separate bars in the building. The back, we called the back bar, is where the dance floor was. That didn't open until 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So there'd be people up front, and there's always like a live band or something up front. And then once the dance club would open, kind of like library, open the doors, then that opens.
Yep.
So people would start funneling back a little bit. But there'd be people like the younger crowd, older crowd would come in for the bands for sure.
Yeah.
And the younger crowd, it was always so much fun because it was a very mixed demographic. You'd have older crowd there for the band, and the younger crowd would come in for the club side.
Yep.
Well, you'd have like a trickle of like 5, 10, 15, little groups of people.
Yeah.
5 people come in, 4 people come in, whatever. But then they come back and they see there's only 20 people. They leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they go down to they go down to the other bar down the street or whatever. They go bounce around. If that group of 5 would have stayed, and then that next group of 6 that comes in would have stayed, and then the group of 2 that would have stayed, before you know it, you have 20, 30 people, and it's starting to look busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they don't do that.
Yeah.
They come back, then they all come rushing back in at freaking midnight.
Yeah.
So I've been playing to a ghost town.
Yeah.
For 2 hours. You know, I've been playing for the one couple sitting in the corner at the 2 top making out. I've been playing freaking Usher and shit for them to make out for 2 hours.
Yeah. I think it goes back to the it just takes one group to start a party. Be that group though. Be that group that starts the party.
Yeah.
Come in, just have fun with your friends. You don't need a packed club to have a good time. It will turn into that though. At library, it's different. The club opens at 10 o'clock and we have physical doors that we open. And if there's not a rush to get in there, people will just come poke their head in and be like, oh, not time yet. Let's wait a little while. But 40 people do that. And that, if you guys all would have just came in and just hung out, had a drink, danced with your friends, not getting bumped into by everybody, that would turn into a big night.
Yeah. I think, and I've talked to Kyle about this, I think putting high top cocktail tables around would help with some of that.
Standing tables?
Yeah.
Yeah, no chairs. But
yeah, definitely no chairs. God, no.
Yeah.
I hate chairs.
Yeah.
I'm so used to like being a DJ. I'm so used to standing for like ridiculous amounts of time. But still, like regardless, chairs make people tired. It's just they're not good. But having like standing cocktail tables, or like then you could get people to come in. I know there's the rails around the edge of the room where people can set their drinks and stuff, but that's not the same.
No,
like where they can come socialize, they can come stand around a cocktail table and shoot the shit a little bit or whatever. I think that would be, that could help a little bit.
It's a good starter for the night.
Yeah.
But then there's those nights where there's a literal line outside the dance club door inside the bar.
Right. Like people trying to fight their way in.
Just to come in. Like people banging on the door. Like, open up.
Yeah. You never know, man.
Those are the nights.
Those are the nights.
Yeah.
You let them in and there's, like fucking zombies. Come rushing in. All right. Where are we at here? Doing good on time. We got a few minutes left. All right. So I want to do hot takes, but we're going to do it a little bit different. So let's do hot takes. But we're going to do this. So this is hot takes, a.k.a. Lux approved, but we're going to do club behavior edition.
Yeah.
So I guess we can just kind of go back and forth. But you think of one, I'll think of one. First one for me that drives me insane, and this had just started at like the tail end of my like heavy bar days, the requests on the phone screen on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you guys had to deal with the Bad Bunny stuff. I just had to deal with normal requests.
Yeah.
But I still thought it was annoying as fuck, Like, I'd grab people's phones out of their hands and like, respond, no. But for me, that is definitely not Lux approved.
Yeah. So I might be different, but I like it only because I don't have somebody like screaming in my ear.
You don't have to interact with them.
Yeah, I don't have to interact.
I guess, I agree with that part. For me, though, it's just annoying.
It gets annoying if you say you don't play it within the next like 2 songs, because to them it's just like a jukebox. Like, just play it right now. Yeah. When I'm up at like 128 and you're requesting a 70 BPM, like, I'm not gonna just slam into your track.
Yeah,
just for you. But like, I might get there in like 15 minutes. Yeah, like just hang around. I'll play it, and they'll just hold it up the whole time. Like, I got you.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, guys, just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy that. That's what drives me nuts with that stuff, is like, even at weddings, it's like, just, I know you want your request played, but just, can't you just enjoy what's playing right now?
Yeah.
Just be in the moment, But,
and I'll get there too. And it's like, with the clubs too, those people might think that like their song is going to make everyone's night. When I'd say 80% of the time, it's a bad song.
Right.
Like, you don't have good music taste. Like,
yeah. Do you have one?
A funny one for me is because we're up like elevated in the booth. People like recording over the booth with their like flash on.
Oh yeah,
I've had that so many times. Not Lux approved.
Yeah, they're just trying to get like a shot of the booth, like what you're doing.
Yeah,
this is just like probably for their story or something.
Yeah, like taking a Snapchat or Instagram story video, and like they'll just be recording over it. You just see a phone. Like, I don't mind videos at all. Like, we got Tyrell back there taking videos.
Yeah, that's luckily towards the tail end of my days. I guess we had iPhones, but people still weren't like, this was the last time that I had a residency at a bar club was 2016.
Oh, okay. 10 years.
Fucking years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Seems like yesterday, but 10
I remember
years.
you sent me that picture of 12 years ago from library.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it doesn't even look the same
me and
at
Fenner.
all.
Yeah, it was me and Fenner. Yeah, that night was me, Fenner, and Manny.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't even know. Fenner might not have even been a DJ yet at that point, to be honest with you. I don't remember. But that was, I think he might have been. But yeah, that was a long time ago. Fuck, forever ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, club behavior. I'm trying to think of some stuff back to, my day. But stuff that I see, like one thing that drives me nuts at library is people getting drinks and hovering on the bar rail.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah.
It's like, dude, you have your drink.
Yeah.
Move.
Make room for somebody else to grab a drink.
So annoying.
Like, that's not the spot to like lean and like have somebody like dance on you.
No.
Like, I see that all the time. Like, somebody will be grinding on somebody and like they're using the bar as like a back rail.
Grab your drink and move along so that the next person can get their drink.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you're screwing everybody over. You're screwing the bartenders over because they can't make as many drinks. They can't make as much money.
Yep.
you're screwing the people over that are trying to get drinks because they're trying to get drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just, it's all over.
Yeah,
just a bad look all around.
Another one I'd say definitely Luxor proof for me is just dancing like nobody's watching.
Yeah,
like I love that. I love seeing people do it, and I see it all the time. Like people that just don't care what other people think. Just have fun, have a good time, and just dance like nobody's watching.
I think everyone should do that.
Yeah.
And one thing that I mentioned in the last episode about the old school bar. Overall the place sucks. But one thing, I'll give it another shot. I'll give it some time. But one thing that I did like was they had signs around that say, basically stay off your phone. In nice ways, but it's just stay off your phone. And one thing that I noticed, no one was on their phones. Dude.
Yeah.
Like they weren't. And I don't know if like people, like the staff was saying, hey, put your phone away kind of thing. They might have been.
Yeah.
But that was really cool. It's just people not being on their phone. I think that helps too with like people letting loose and being themselves and just like, just let her rip,
Yeah.
And just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If somebody does record you, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
How many people probably have recordings of me?
Yeah.
Well, they don't have any recordings of me. They got lots of recordings of Logan.
Yeah.
Logan doesn't dance.
Yeah, that's true. Logan's not responsible for his actions.
All right, man. Well, we hit the 30-minute mark.
Yep.
So I think we can wrap it up for this week. I know you got some projects going back up to. Are you going to see? Are you guys playing tonight at Social?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. We're up in Grand Rapids. Me and Kane up in GR tonight.
Nice.
It's gonna be a great night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weather's gonna be good. That place is a cool vibe.
Yeah, it is.
I know. It sounded like M Live jumped the gun a little bit about announcing they were going to put a rooftop bar on that place. Yeah, that's been like 3 years ago. They haven't done shit.
They got a tent up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I freaking dude, M Live pisses me off with that stuff. They do that all the time. They're like they prematurely ejaculate about any little thing that's news.
Yeah.
They're like,
whole story.
Yeah,
whole story.
Full story. And then like it never happens.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Yes, sir. We out.